not a guest as such because I'm a kwapa before, and the other is a very beautiful lady. So without further ado, I'll let them introduce themselves and tell us what they do and why they're here. So karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yes.
So my name is Edward Sira. I am in the business of film and also in the business of event planning. Also, I'm a business person. I'm a finance by profession, and I'm glad to be here.
Okay, karibu sana. What about you?
Thank you so much for holding me here.
Yes.
I'm Mary Nganga, and I'm a student at NIBS Technical College, and I pursue journalism and mass media communication.
Yeah. So, Sira, you told us that you are a business person, you're an entrepreneur in the event organizing side, where you organize different events. So maybe you can give us a brief story of how you got yourself into event planning na nimesikia umefanya finance.
So we always don't differentiate between passion and profession. Yeah, my passion is in event planning. So I started way back in 2018, and with the time I'm now growing up. I started with events that combine all the arts like music, poetry, modeling and all that. But now we are big. We are now doing just one event at a time. If it is music, it's music. If it's modeling, it's modeling.
And of late, umekuwa ukifanya the modeling part, the pageantry part. Maybe you can tell us about that. Where did that dream come from, or how did it start?
It starts by just an idea and just trying to view yourself in a way that we know that we have just countable events happening in Kenya. So I saw an opportunity in events, and also the events that we do have in Kenya, or in most times they are not events that are well planned. Yeah, so I started the pageantry. I started it last year because we started gaining popularity in the film industry. So people are like, can you guys try and organize for us events? So we did a trial, and it was a success during the pandemic, because that time people were urging, or people had that urge to get themselves or to attend an event. Yeah.
So what's the theme of the pageantry event? Like what were you looking for, or what criteria did you use in choosing your models, in choosing what you will represent?
We gave everyone an opportunity and a chance to take part in that event. Yeah, then during the choosing, we now came into who's the best in this and that, who can represent our country when it comes to the national level, because this is now a national event and we are competing against 26 African countries. So we were basically choosing education, beauty, and also with brains, and also communication skills, and also representative, someone who can represent us.
Maybe you can tell us the name of that pageantry event itself.
The event is called Miss High School Africa. It's an event that is happening in the US come August 28th. So we did a nominations that was on April last month, April 17th, called Miss High School Africa Kenya. Yeah, so that event was to choose the best person that will represent us when it comes to when August comes.
So you're dealing with high school students or university students, ama hakuna kutofautishiana?
The reason why it's Miss High School, it's an event that is between 16 years to 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, in Africa, most people, we do study sometimes when we are old because of financial challenges, social, interfamily, and all that. So it's an event basically for 16 years to 20 years, and it cuts across people that are in high school. There's some people who are in college and they are young, so they also took part in the event.
Having Corona in mind, how are you able to reach the different high school students around the country?
We use social media since last year, because the event started last year in November. And it watu hawakuijua. So we used social media, we used emails, we used messengers to reach the students who are not around. Yeah, so when they closed school, they were available.
And was it something that was virtual or physical, where the students came for the auditions and the competition?
So we went we fought the negativity of giving up. We did a virtual event because it had to happen. So we did a virtual event and went online with the new technology. So only the people who were allowed were the models, the judges, and the media team, because we had to respect the government objectives and obligations.
How did you ensure that there was balance in choosing students? Like usipate kuna students kutoka tuseme Kenya High, 10 of them. Like how did you maintain that balance in choosing the students?
We had an online voting,
okay,
where we chose everyone from different counties. There are even those who took part via just recording a video. So we started with an online competition, then we narrowed down to now getting individuals, Nairobi County, Kisumu County, Busia County, yeah.
And for someone who wants to enter into this kind of business that deals with modeling and fashion, what skill set do they require?
First, you need to be someone who do things fast, okay, who act fast. Also, you don't need any skill, you just need to be passionate about it, and also to know how to approach different organizations, because individuals, we do fear trying something new, but it's a good business if you know how to communicate and also to approach different businesses and parastatals.
Okay, talking about approaching different businesses and parastatals, do you have, is it self-sponsored, or you have sponsors, people who are supporting you in doing this?
At the moment, I won't lie, I have sponsors, because for that event it could not happen without money. Yeah, so I have sponsors who I do approach them during events. Yeah.
Talking about the process of, you know, sending out an invitation to the auditions, maybe you can list to us how it goes, because sisi tunaonanga tu waki-model kwa showcase, but hatujui what happens in the background. So what happens after having the idea of starting this business and you want to host an event? What's the process like?
First and foremost, you need to identify individuals and to register them for the event. So after posting it, you need to get people who so many people will show up, but not all of them will register. After registration, we have training, and this comes at a fee. You know, it's a business. So for people who are interested, you train them. For those who are not interested, because it's a competition, you give them that the freedom of getting their own trainer and doing the training. And then we narrow down, we come to the event itself, where we plan the event, the dates when it's happening, who will be the so-and-so, the MC and all that. Then during the event, we have individuals who cater for the makeups, someone who caters for the guests, and also how the event will be running. Yeah.
And how do you ensure that your event or the whole process does not affect your students' education, because these are high school students who are still in school?
Yeah, education is an important and a key thing in our society, and that's why even this event, it is part of ensuring that ladies are learned, because the theme is educating young ladies. So we always advise them, and we have individuals who talk to them that this is your career, but don't forget about education. And also we do it during the holidays. Ile time when student can get time to do other things like drug and substance abuse. Now we engage them.
So it doesn't happen during the curriculum?
It doesn't happen during the curriculum.
Okay, so Mary, you were the winner of Miss High School Africa. Maybe you can tell us how that has made you feel. How do you feel about it?
First of all, I will say thank you for all who supported me as a Thanksgiving. Second, I felt so nice. Furthermore, thinking about how my life was in behind, and now that I am the representative of Kenya in the US come August 28th.
You talked about how your life was before. Maybe you can tell us, how was it?
Okay, it was so tough being in a modeling industry.
Okay.
Sometimes threats, sometimes no money. So sometimes you have to give in and just accept who you are, furthermore. So in life, for you to become a model, lazima upitie changamoto ziko, so lazima ujisustain, like ujiamini to everything you can do it. All in all, like tutajipeleka vizuri.
And how long have you been modeling?
Furthermore, honestly, this is my second and a half year. Yeah.
So before you met Edward, have you worked with other agencies? It's just a personal thing?
No, I'm a mobile model. Like I'm just called anywhere, I showcase the things, then I go out there.
Okay, so and maybe you can tell fellow models some of the skills that are required for you to become a model.
Okay, the skills that have really required for you to become a model, for you to qualify maybe being a model. Okay, you just jitambue, like know yourself first. First of all, consider yourself. Second thing, like keep diet. Like keep your diet on, like usende eating junk food, being like grow fats in your body, thinking in your mind that you'll be a model. You see, such things might cause you not to be a model. So mi kenye naweza tuambia to urge you, like keep fit, jitambue, jielewe, so everything will be itaflow to jitafute to market, go outside, search for designers waambie unataka showcase vitu zako. Hivyo tu unajiingiza pole kwa industry na maisha inaendelea. Yeah.
Maybe unaweza tuambia your journey through this Miss High School Africa pageantry, like how it started from you, from the point of auditions to you winning.
Okay, ilikuwa very tricky because there were some clothes that I was supposed to go look for, like creativity. Ilikuwa tricky sana kutafuta because I was supposed to go create mine. Niende nitengeneze creativity yangu, then I work with it, waone venye creativity yangu according to me venye inakaa. So it was so tricky me niende kutafuta creativity, but it cost me niende nitafute creativity kwa dump sites. So ilibidi niende nikatafute waste materials za software ndio nitengeneze address and the heart, which the heart ilikuwa in express depression because the theme of the event was all about the depression. Yeah, so nikungangana tu, so I was there looking for nguo zenye zilikuwa tumeitishwa. Yeah.
Now, what lesson have you carried home from being a winner from the time you started mpaka sai?
Being a winner, lesson nimelearn so far ni mi naweza tu ambia, like never give up. Give up even though the road might be so stiff, like iko too sloppy for you can just go down wanguke. Give up, amka, just dust out yourself and just walk. Yeah.
And being a model and also a winner, what change would you want to bring?
Okay, first of all, I have two things that I might want to bring for now. I would like to eradicate poverty first of all.
How?
Like for eradicating poverty, like I can do, like after this modeling thing, for me to become a winner, your person is a invest. So after that, I can be of use to eradicate the poverty there in the homes, place kama nini Kibera, Mathare, the slums area you get. So places kama hiyo. Alafu second thing, I would enlighten talents. Like a young girl, maybe a young boy there at home might be having talent, amekalia talent yake, anashindwa penye ataitoa. So mimi the money that I've been like nimekuwa nitakuwa nimeinvest, naichukua nikuje nayo, then ni enlighten talent ya mtu hii. Like nimuonyeshe, no, don't give up, this is the way to go, this is the way forward. See? Yeah.
Na maybe unaweza niambia some of the challenges umepitia so far?
Challenges ni mob kama model, like challenges ni mob sana. Sometimes you can be having like sex threats. Unaweza kuwa labda na sex threats. Maybe an agency inataka labda you want to be the, like anataka uko mkubwa sana wa uko, but inakuwa so tricky, like kama anakwambia uende nje ulete photos, then ukikuja akupatii do. Unaona bado, alafu because akupatii do unashindwa sasa utafanya nini? Anakwambia for you to get that chance, ukam udoze na mimi ama we have something else, you see? Ndio sasa upatie hiyo chance. Second thing ni income, kuingiza income, low standards. Unapata sometimes kama umeenda kwa agency fulani, you need to showcase some clothes, you need to showcase some designer clothes. Unaenda unakosa hiyo pesa, nakata kukulipa. Picha unakosa hadi kuji express what you have done. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe Edward, you can tell us how the models make money from this business and how you yourself you make money from this business.
Yeah, so when you do an event, now, as I said last time, we want to revolutionize the industry when it comes to money. How do models make money? We always consider mostly the top three, and then Miss Popularity and Miss Face of the event. Yeah, like them, they won. They were given awards in forms of cash, because at the end of the day, we need cash to pay our bills. Yeah, so when an event happens, there are sponsors who come in, and they sponsor the event in so many ways. For someone who's watching out there, we have sponsors who come in. It is just us who don't approach them. And once we approach the sponsors, they sponsor the event, they sponsor the event planners, the politicians even came in and gave them awards. So it depends on the event planner. So they make money, and also apart from money, we have things that come as educating. Like if she wins, she gets a scholarship to study for 2 years. She gets beauty products. So for now, the most important thing is when they win, they get money. But for others who maybe don't win in the event, that is where there is the challenge. Yeah, because if you don't win at a marathon, at the end of the day, in gold, silver, and bronze.
Yes. Yeah. So maybe as we wind up, you can tell us, after amekuwa nominated to represent Kenya, what's the next step?
Yeah. So as I said, for the first time in Kenya, she's going to be sponsored travel air ticket to and fro, going to the US and coming back, and also staying there during that period. When she participates in the event, whether if she doesn't win, there's that fee, it is called, accepted, the fee that they are given when they just land there. Yeah, just to appreciate them before winning. So for now, what will happen is we have an appointment with the American Embassy. We have to go to different ministries, including sports and culture, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of Education, and several companies.
Okay.
So kazi ni mingi kutembea hapa na pale while she prepares to fly.
Maybe you can share your social media handles where people can get you, where people can support the event virtually.
Yeah, we are using one social media platform in all our accounts. Miss High School Africa Kenya. Miss High School Africa Kenya. Iko Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Miss High School Africa Kenya.
Okay, thank you, Sana. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for bringing Mary, and congratulations for your win. I wish you nothing but the best. Okay, so that was Edward Sirasira and Mary Mukami. Edward is the organizer of Miss High School Kenya Pageantry Kenya, and we wish him all the best in this journey, and we wish Mary all the best. Congratulations. So we're going to go for a short break, but we'll be right back. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Y254 channel.